a building with tremendous commercial space, close to 3,000 square feet of office area. Welcome to Houlton, Maine, 22 North Street, one high exposure antique building that has been carefully preserved. One of the oldest buildings in Houlton, Maine. Hello, I'm Maine Realtor Andy Mooers. We're excited today to present Maine real estate that is a business property, a commercial listing. It would be an ideal home for your business, or maybe some other uses. High exposure, I guess. Over 290 feet of frontage on the corner of US Route 1, US Route 2. So it has a lot of high traffic exposure. Plus there's a traffic light, so you give them a reason to want to come in for whatever you use this building for. What else? 8 rooms on the first floor, 2 half baths, 8 rooms on the second floor and a full bath, and then the third floor stairway has been removed and they don't use that area. But this used to be the family home of the Hickey family. My brother Jonathan and Brian used to be friends with the Hickeys and used to come here, and they told me about there was a jail in the basement and all the original woodwork that got removed by Dr. Madigan and Dr. Sussman when they used it for a medical office building. University of Maine at Presque Isle has been here over the years. Beeline Cable Television had this as their beehive for commercial operations. Also, Dr. Bopain was a podiatrist, foot doctor, and now it's used for a counseling service. So it would be ideal to blend a use for living, for business. We're here to help you put it to the maximum use. Let's take the tour of this 1813 44 by 32 foot building that's quite a gem. 22 North Street sits on 0.88 acres. Again, it's a corner lot on US Route 1, US Route 2. Talk about high exposure. And it overlooks the downtown. This was probably picked for strategic reasons back in 1807 when Houlton was an early settlement. This building was finally constructed in 1813. A lot of the areas are like 12 by 10, not this one. Not the conference room that was on the first level. 2,816 square feet. That's what they're using now without the third floor. Big parking lot, handicapped friendly. Everything is in place to make this easy access. I know you're busy. We'll walk you right through this Maine real estate that's a commercial business offering. This would be a reception area, or what would you do with it? Make comments down below. We all benefit from the questions and answers. 2 half baths on the first level, a full bath with a shower on the second. This corner reception area has its own closet. State-of-the-art communications? Well, not really here. But yes, downstairs we'll show you the circuitry, the over beefed up amperage for power. Pretty much 8 and 8 for room counts on the first and second level. With all the motivational statements, suggestions, life skills can be learned just touring this place. Here's some more private counseling type areas, the current use. This would be ideal for incubator space for a bunch of businesses. You could invest, buy the building, use what you need, put the rest out to work. Here's another half bath right off the back door. Obviously, to get the layout, because you didn't leave a trail of breadcrumbs, rewind. Check it out again. We'll try to make it flow from room to room. Your back hall. There's lots of closets, even some corners that have a sink and a coffee area. Larger than the other offices, this would be a conference room. But remember, the Hickey family had a house here. Maybe you're going to live here and work from where you live. Would you make a bed and breakfast out of it, an inn? This room, office, or suite, right off that conference room. Yes, this would be an ideal conference area, reception area. A great spot for training. Maybe you only need to use the first level. Rent out the second level. There's a front entrance. Double atrium doors. There's a canopied, handicap-friendly porch. So 8 rooms, 2 half baths, onward and upward. At the head of the stairs, a hall room with a little counter. Here's your full bath. With extra storage area. Yes, you could live here because you have a full bath. All kinds of space. This is our coffee cup corner, where the folks who work here make a little snack or brew some tea. The coffee corner. Another smaller room, 8 rooms on this level. A lot of the areas are like 12 by 10, not this one, not the conference room that was on the first level. Double closet in the corner. Big room, laminate floors. Built in 1813, but totally remodeled with 6-panel pine doors. If you bought it to incubate and to rent out spaces, that south half of the second level could be one tenant. Here's the north half. That could be another tenant. This could be a receptionist area with secretarial pool. Then you have offices. Again, what would you use this building for if it was your building? The front room with a door back to that hallway. A corner room. The beauty of this building is you can add or subtract one room or area on the south or north half could be taken away or added to the other half. It's flexible. The offices on the back of the building would be the most quiet. What do you think so far? Would this be a good mix for commercial and residential use? Could be made into apartments. I think an office complex. Everybody needs a room or two to rent to get it out of their home. You could have quite a little center here. What would you use this service center for? Please make comments down below. The basement, gonna go check that out. There's a cement floor. It's a beautiful laid rock that almost looks like a puzzle that was put together very carefully back in 1813. Before we go to the basement, this would be the landing for the 3rd floor. If you wanted to put your stairway back in, this is where it goes. Maybe 2 levels is just fine and dandy. But maybe your apartment, your penthouse apartment, could be up on the 3rd floor. See the outside, how many levels you have? This is not just a pretty Greek Revival type older building. There's all kinds of press releases. If you Google Blackhawk Tavern, Blackhawk Putnam, Houlton, Maine, the county seat for Aroostook County, this building is in the mix of all the history. It was one of the first places. Local landmark, an historic older building on the registry of historic places. Blackhawk Tavern. This building is a beautiful home for whatever you have in mind for a business endeavor. Metal on the roof, installed about 2016. Let's check the basement out. 44 by 32. Then there's a 16-foot wide with handicap ramp, open porch on the front. Check out the timber. See how wide the boards are? Trees were a little bigger back in 1813. And outside, bulkhead. That makes bringing things in and out easier. But again, look at the beams. Those are not 2x6s. And they were kind of whitewashed with lime. Modern chimneys, updated plumbing. Plumbing did come quite a ways since 1813. Here's your electrical. Telecommunication center. It's cheap, community-owned, Houlton Water Company, electric. Here's your electric water heater. See all the updated plumbing? Schedule 40 Carolina pipe. See the electrical, how nice and neat it is? And there's a cement floor. That's not original, it would have been a dirt floor. There you have it, one historic building. Thanks for sticking around to the very end. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, and we're glad you're a subscriber to our channel. If you're not, if this is your first video, welcome. We hope you do become a subscriber. Don't go away because there's more property information coming up. Go down below for the price, how to get hold of us, how to get hold of local financing. Everything is down below in the Read More, Show More region. I'll see you next time on the Maine Real Estate channel. Thanks a lot for watching. Maine commercial building for sale. This is a business property ideal for your job, for a mix of residential and commercial use.